All right, Sorry State Records. Don't think I've done any unboxings for Sorry State Records, and I have followed that record label since 2010, something like that. Daydream Nation, Double Negative. That was my first record I purchased. Really got into that. Got on their mailing list. They were pretty cool about putting song samples up. Heard other tracks, got into them, and then started buying the back catalog and really got into the record label. And at some point, it was like anything they put out, I'm gonna get. Kind of related to a childhood, I don't say dream, but at one point I wanted to get every record that existed, and finally realized that's impossible. So I went to the next thing, and I was like, well, I'll get every record on a certain record label. And originally it was Asylum Records, Eagles, Linda Ronstadt, but that was a nightmare too, trying to get all those releases. So Sorry State Records, bang, that's who won. I have tried to get every release they put out. And these are the newest. So let's see what we got. And I've met the guy who runs the label. It's South Carolina based, but he's come to Chicago. I got to meet Double Negative, buy merchandise directly from them, so that was pretty cool. So these are it's a punk rock label, very low key. And at first, honest to God, Daniel Lupton, the record label owner, he has, when he first rolled out, he was doing a good job of trying to include a kind of international punk rock artist. And he does a wonderful job of getting a good variety of things on the label. So that being said, I want to say this is for a Japanese band. And it is a poster for re-releases of this Japanese band's punk rock discography. Paranoid 10-year anniversary vinyl series. So, the first 10 years. And Sorry State Records are the U.S. distributors for those records. So I don't know if they're carrying it on their record label or if they're just the distributors, but they did have a thing on their website. Orders would get that poster. And for whatever reason, that got me all excited. Woo. So also included, it's all kind of bundled in the bag. So one of these items is not Sorry State Records, but somewhat related, Fatal. And this one is an employee from Sorry State Records who started their own record label called Bunker Punks. And I got to meet that guy, the guitar player from this band, and let's see. I'll be honest, I can't remember what the guy goes by. But there's another individual who works there. He might be on this band, or in the band as well. That being said, we'll see what this is all about. Let's see how this looks. Black vinyl. Fight for Your Mind Records, Bunker Punks disc and tapes. And usually they give you the download code card. We'll see. They are also pretty good about giving you things like these inserts with lyrics, because these are somewhat hard to understand. So we've got that. The Fatal 7-inch with Jeff. Can't think of his last name now. Anyway, that's one item. And it looks like we also get a CD of that Japanese band compilation. So it's a sampler. It's a tracks from that. I guess you can get a little teaser of what those songs sound like. See if you want to get the whole thing. And then the latest Sorry State release. And if I'm not mistaken, this is international as well. So it's released somewhere else, and they're the United States distributor putting it on their label. So I can't remember the write-up. I'll be honest. Whatever they put out, I'll buy. So on red vinyl. And sometimes it's I don't want to say it's not punk, but it's not what you would think of as punk. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say Whatever Brains. If you look them up, that's an interesting band that they put out records, and it's interesting for sure. So anyway, all right, cool. Newest Star State Records release. See what it's all about. And definitely, if you like punk rock at all, check out that label. They got a very nice Bandcamp page. I think you can definitely. I'll let you listen to the releases a few times before it blocks you for not buying. Anyway, check them out.